YouTube, man. Hey, I can't wait for y'all to see this video, man. It is straight fire, man. In this video, I did a bald fade, came out super clean, and hold on. Man, why are you eating chips while we recording a video for YouTube, man? I'm just trying to let them know what I got going. I want to. I'm hungry. D-Pain, man, you always gotta be like doing something. Come on, bruh. I'm trying to show them what we got going. They know we're about to watch the video. They know. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video, man, because I'm already irritated with this guy. This dude, hey, just watch the video, man. Just watch the video. All right, so here goes the before. I'm a guy right here. I'm about to do a bald fade on him, and the end results came out pretty good, man. All right, so I got the bald fade tutorial today, combing out his hair, lifting up the hair, and he wants to start trying to wave on top, so we're gonna leave it on the thicker side. So I'm using my 1 3/4 detachable blade with my Osh's Octane clippers, and I'm just breaking it down, just watching the wave pattern. He wants to leave it a little bit on the thicker side, and later on I'm gonna tie his hair down and then just try to compress everything down, because this client right here, he literally drives an hour and a half every time to get his hair cut. So we just try to get as much out of it as we can, just to get everything detailed, make sure it's super clean. So we're gonna do a bald fade right here. So I'm starting in the corners because he has a little bit of gray hair, which I like, but it can be really tough sometimes in the corner area. What I find is it'd be a little bit tough for me, so I like to start the bald with the hard line in the corners if I'm doing a bald fade. And then, as you know, I like to go in with my fast feeds, and I start all the way open, and I'm going to do this all the way around. So I'm going to mainly show y'all most of the fade on the right side of his head, and I'll show y'all a little bit of fade on the other side as well a little bit later on in the video. And so with this clipper, like I said, this clipper right here, you really take a lot of your time just kind of really blending it out. I usually knock out my fades around 15 minutes. I try not to go past that when I'm doing like a bald fade. Sometimes I'll run over a little bit, just depending on the client that comes in. So, but I try my best to stay on time with that. That way I can have another 30 minutes to be detailed and get it cleaned up with the razor. All right, so right here, I'm just doing my 1 2 3 4 technique on the lever, because on the fast feed it don't have notches. So I'm just using my finger every time to make sure that lever is moving closer to close every time I get that fade to a little bit closer at the bottom of his hair. All right, so right here, I just push that line down just to make it pop out a little bit more. So I got my 1.5 right here, and I'm starting open. I always start open for the most part on all of it, and I work my way all the way to close. But in another video, I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm talking about when I say a 1 2 3 4 technique, and I'm talking about the lever. So I moved the lever like 4 different times in sections, and I just got everything timed out. So right here, just debulking with the 1.5, and then the next guard I'm gonna have will be the 1 guard, and then after that the 16th, and then after that the no guard. So I'm gonna let y'all see a little bit more of this video right here. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna come back in a second. So I want to talk about this hair that I'm leaving at the bottom of his hair. So the reason why I leave that is because when I'm doing my fade, I don't get lost as far as like the angles, like just making sure everything is symmetrical, make sure everything is balanced and even all the way around his hair. So that's why I like to leave the bottom most of the time. Sometimes I'll cut the whole bottom part off, but like I said, 90% of the time I keep the hair at the bottom when I'm doing a bald fade or a drop fade. I like to do that just so I can make sure that every time I'm turning my chair that everything is even and symmetrical. So it's just another thing just to make sure that everything is in line. It's an extra step I like to take. Right here I'm just working my blend with the one guard. And so with the one guard, I'll take out an extra step. I'll just do a 1, 2, 3 technique as far as push my lever all the way up to the close. But then after that, I'll just make sure that I just go over all the dark spots. I'll go over around the hair twice, and then I'll go back to the next guard. So right here I'm on the 16th guard, and most of the time on the 16th guard I start all the way closed because I done knocked majority of the hair down in the bulky areas. And then like I said, I'll just do that until it's all blended out. And then after that I go back to my no guard to really clean up those dark spots. Pretty simple and easy. The more you do it, trust me, you'll be surprised. When you're doing this barbering thing, you just have to really ask a lot of questions and then learn about what you're doing instead of trying to guess what you're doing. So the faster you take the guessing out, the better, and a lot faster like you'll become a better barber. Right here, I'm closed. And then I'm just gonna take off the rest of the hair. And then bring it all together, man. And so right here, on this next step, when I start raising the front of his hair, in the middle, his hair doesn't really grow down as much, so I'm gonna have to take a little bit of his edge up a little bit, and he actually requested that too. So his hairline in the front is not really that even. Right here, I'm just cleaning off his beard, getting it ready, prepping it. So when I do line everything up, everything is clean and ready to go. So if you look right there in the middle of his head, it's like not that much hair in the front, but his hair is really low on the side. So I have to make that even with the top area, and he knows that I have to do that, and he asked me to do it as well. And so I put a lot of gel on it, and I use my Persona razor blades, and then it's really good for that gray hair too, because that gray hair can be really tough and strong. So this razor will really knock their hair down. So in order for me to get that straight line across, which he really likes, I have to bring it up on the side a little bit. I have to push his edge up back just a little bit with the razor, just because everybody's hairline is not created equal. Everybody's hairline is just structured a lot different from others. So sometimes you got to really modify it a little bit in order to get it to look straight. And like I said, I want to repeat that my client requested me to do that. He wanted me to bring his edge up just to even it out with that light spot in the middle, because he doesn't like that rainbow look. He wants that really straight, got the bars on the side. He likes that. He likes his bars to be a little bit longer, and he likes his enhancements as well. So when my clients ask me to do something, I'm going to do it. So this is one of my favorite techniques that I like to use. This color that I'm using is called Kiss Color Express. I like to brush the hair back first, hit the line. This is after I already razored his hair. So I'll put the Kiss Color Express in there, put it in there, and then I'll brush it in. That way it can blend in and it won't be so harsh. It won't be so fake looking. And this stays in a lot longer than the actual spray. I'll use the spray sometime too, if I would, if the client wants it in there to be a little bit lighter. This right here, like I said, he comes to me about every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, depending on what he has going on, and he drives an hour and a half. So we try to make this thing last as long as possible. Another technique right here I'm using the comb to comb that color back in instead of the brush, because if you use the brush, you're going to smear that color over the edge up area. And so I'm just going back over it with the 1 3/4 detachable blade, smoothing everything down and starting to look really good. So as you see, that edge up just looks a lot more enhanced. And so I'm using my foaming wrap lotion right here, but the key is to not put that over the edge up where that color is, because if you let that foam hit that color on the hairline, it's going to run over. it's gonna smear it, and you don't want to do that. So I'll put it everywhere else except the front area. And I'll use some holding spray too in the front, just to make sure everything has a good hold on it. So I didn't show that part, but I put a little bit of holding spray at the top, just a little bit. I'm tying this do-rag down, and I'm going to dry it. I'm not going to show that part of me drying. And so I just took the do-rag off, and now it's like laid down extra. And then I just go back over with my Andis T outliners, the classics. And this is how we moving, man. I hope y'all understand how many different techniques that I'm putting in this video that I'm showing y'all. I'm really opening up my bag a little bit. And so right here, we're gonna enhance this beard line just a little bit more to get that pop. And I'm gonna brush it in with the Kiss Color Express. And right now, I didn't line it up first. I like to do this sometimes just because it just really depends on the hair and the hair texture for me. So I'll put the color in, and then I'll come back behind it, put some shave gel on it, and then come back behind it with the razor. So this is what I'm about to do right now. Ball fade coming out nice. All right, so put the shave gel right there. I take my towel, kind of wipe it off so it won't be so wet. And then I'm asking my client to, blow his cheek up and make sure that, it's tight so that razor can glide and really can get that really tight look, really sharp. It's gonna turn out clean, I'm telling you. It's already looking great, but the details will really get you the attention that you want in this barber industry. The details is everything. Your clients to see, that's what they want. They want somebody that's gonna be extra detailed. That's how you get those bucks, that extra money. Same thing on this side as I did on the other. Wiping that gel off a little bit, leaving a little bit damp. And the same technique. Don't be afraid to direct your client what to do. Like if you feel like the area is too loose, the skin is too loose, ask them to tighten it up, especially on the lip area. So just like that. Bringing that razor in. Look at that. They be feeling good. Look, they having a good time. We having a good time in the shop. And that's what it's about, man. So we're gonna get the loose ends off his beard, combing it out, and just trimming it up. We're pretty much done, but I appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. And please like and share. Like I said, I'm a lot more committed to this YouTube. It's fun. I don't mind sharing some of my techniques. And if you're really interested in taking some one-on-one courses, I have some grooming courses that I do teach, different techniques that I do teach outside of YouTube. And whatever I can do to help double your income, help triple your income, whatever I got to do to help you learn something new, man, I'm just hit me up, man. Hit me up on my Instagram at @DeAngeloPayne. And man, the grooming is definitely a plus for the clients, man. Just adding on to your arsenal. A lot of people out here can do fades, a lot of people out here can do edge ups, but I'm telling you, once you add that grooming technique up in there, it takes the barbershop experience to a whole nother level. Look at that. Woo! Hey man, I appreciate y'all. Please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all on the next cut.